everybody. My name is Longzi Liu. I'm an attorney practicing in Los Angeles.
And my name is John Byerly. I'm also an attorney practicing in Los Angeles.
Today we'll be talking about what's going on with the former president, Donald Trump. So right now, the hot issue is that will Donald Trump be arrested tomorrow?
I don't think he'll be arrested tomorrow, but he may be arrested within a week or two.
So you are saying that the question is when, is not if.
There is still some question as to if, because their case isn't the strongest case. They're trying to charge him with a misdemeanor, basically stating that he falsified business records by, in the Donald Trump Foundation accounting, he classified the payment to Stormy Daniels as a legal expense when it's clearly not a legal expense. It's hush money for her to stop talking about the affair. But it's only a misdemeanor that's a very small 6 months maximum sentence that may not be worth pursuing legally.
But my understanding is that the law also says that when you falsify the document, you have an intention to commit another crime, that charge would become a felony. It would not be a misdemeanor anymore. So if he does get convicted for falsifying documents with the intent to commit another crime, and he will be charged as a felony, not as a misdemeanor.
That's right, but the prosecutor would have to come up with what that other crime is, which is, they may be able to do that, but it's not clear what that second crime that he's covering up is.
Well, so you say that even he is only charged with a misdemeanor, do you think that the charge or the indictment will be justified?
I think it would be justified. Usually prosecutors don't go after people for misdemeanors for good reason. It's a lot of judicial resources to spend on a fine of $1,000 or a few months in jail. But because the New York prosecutor is out for his blood, they may go after it and they may get the conviction.
But that's precisely what the issue is, though. If they're out for blood, it does sound like they're going after him, not because of what he did, but because of who he is. So that's why a lot of people, including the former Vice President Mike Pence, and also there's another person, Kevin McCarthy. He also said that he thinks that the whole thing was politically motivated, right? Michael Pence actually specifically said, that's what he said. He said that this is a politically motivated, politically charged investigation. So the reason for that, or the reasons for that, for which I can see are, for one, so usually my understanding is that charges like that are usually brought by the federal prosecutor's office, meaning the DOJ or U.S. Attorney's office, not by a state district attorney's office. And second, his immunity as a former president expired in January of year 2021. They could have brought charges back then, over 2 years ago. They did not. What was going on with the wait?
So you're saying they timed this investigation to harm his 2024 chances?
Clearly. I think anybody can see that. That's why Kevin McCarthy said that he also plans on initiating investigation into New York District Attorney's Office to see if there was any wrongdoing. So I don't know if this would be prosecutorial misconduct, as Trump put it, but clearly I think that at least this is a selective prosecution. Don't you agree?
I agree, and I do think that's some of these factors, including that Trump would fight them tooth and nail and bring claims of prosecutorial misconduct, is part of why they may not charge him at all. They may just be putting a lot of stories out to the media, scaring him, making him look like a criminal, and then not bring it?
Well, it's likely, but right now I think that the matter is in the hands of grand jury. So meaning that it's very uncertain. So it's not really up to the district attorney's office whether or not they want to bring charges against him. So if grand jury proceedings conclude today, it is possible that an indictment will be brought against Donald Trump.
Right.
Yeah. So there's actually two very important people in this whole situation. One being Stormy Daniels. They call her a porn star, but I think she's more of a stripper. So Stormy Daniels also testified in grand jury proceedings. In addition to her testimony, Donald Trump's former attorney, Michael Cohen, also testified against him. You know what he said? He said that all the information required to prosecute and convict Donald Trump is in the hands of New York District Attorney's Office.